Okay, welcome back. Today I'm going to try something a little bit different. Obviously, as you can tell, obviously you can't see my face. I'm going to try just speaking about procrastination, something that I've been sort of thinking about recently. I know obviously we are in the lockdown situation at the moment, so procrastination can actually become quite easier at the moment due to the fact that people are sort of out of their normal routines, their normal habits. Obviously, because you're out of that, that's sort of maybe causing you to procrastinate even more. Procrastination is only the act of delaying things, so it's an emotional challenge rather than a time based, in my opinion. So I think it's because you're choosing to procrastinate and to not do something. It's not because you don't want to. I don't think in the time sense. I think it's because emotionally you're probably not prepared to do it or not in the right frame of mind. So for me, I think procrastination, it's all about getting in that right mindset. There's a few ways that I do that. If I'm looking over something and it's not going anywhere, I will stop and just move location, go somewhere else, go for a walk, go for a bit of fresh air, and just stop continuing to look over the same thing. So short bursts rather than long ones, I think, are much more effective. So potentially, 25 minutes doing full graft, full working, as much as you can do, and then perhaps 5 minutes off, 25 minutes back on, and then 5 minutes off again as a break. You can procrastinate in that 5 minutes off, or you can go and get a drink, or do something else. But I do think it's important potentially to do short bursts of work, to split it up rather than pushing yourself to continue to do long ones, because if we just stare at something and continue to try and do it, then it sort of won't improve. I think a key thing as well is to forget your past procrastination. So if you have been, say, let's looking at the uni assignment and you have procrastinated quite a bit and you think, I've wasted the last half an hour, forgive yourself for it and move on. Because if you sit there wondering about it and the time that you waste, you'll only waste even more time. So forget your past procrastination, move on and get going, get focused, get onto the tasks that you're going to be doing. But saying that, you've got to know when to stop forgiving yourself for it, because if you continue to do it, you need to put some sort of motivation behind to stop procrastinating. I read somewhere about four stages to help with procrastination. Sort of stage one is to understand the reason for it, the root, if you like. Why are you procrastinating? Is it because you're scared of failure? Is it because you're tired? What is it? What is the cause? So step one is understand why you are procrastinating. Step two is to plan. So you've understood, let's say it's failure. Okay, so you've understood that failure is the reason that you are procrastinating and putting the task off. So the next step is to plan, number two. So what are you going to do next? What are you going to do to build up that momentum to get that going again? I think one thing is to break it down. So if you have got a big 5,000 word essay, break it down into 1,500 and so on. Or little parts, 500 say, because that big huge task then becomes something a lot smaller and it's easier to build up that momentum. Number three is to remove distractions. Whenever I do uni work or I read or anything, I put my phone away. So I definitely recommend getting rid of the phone, getting rid of any computers, any work. If it's not work related, then getting rid of any work related. If it's personal like reading, then just have that. So remove distractions, be focused, have a clear mindset and focused on it. Number four is to do. So after all of that, we've understood what the reason is. We've understood why we're doing it now. We've planned what we're going to do. We've removed the distractions. Number four is to do it. Focus on the goals. You've got how you're going to do it. Now it's a chance to put it in action. So that's just a quick sort of obviously video or audio over the top. Just for obviously at the moment, I know lockdown is hard for everyone. We may be procrastinating, but let's just keep going. Let's keep the momentum going, and just keep looking for the light at the end of the tunnel, really. So I'd also like you guys to let me know if you kind of prefer these little quick videos like this. If you don't, then be sure to let me know. But if you do have any tips for procrastination and how to stop it it, or if you are doing it and you want to talk about it, then be sure to let me know, and I'd be more than happy to give you a hand. So yeah, my name's James Rao, as you know, and thank you very much for listening.